Sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. A lot of buzz about this one tonight. Steve, incredible teams going head-to-head for us.
Yeah, I think it's about bragging rights. It's playoff implications down the road. I hope this one lives up to the hype.
I think it's gonna. I really do. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And for Golden State, Russell and Thompson the perimeter. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So the Bucks win the tip. Bledsoe taking his time here. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Giannis outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Got that one up quick.
The versatility of Curry in the pick and roll. He can make a play for himself, the roller, or someone else on the perimeter.
Now here's Bledsoe. From outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Bledsoe's got 5.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Russell passes to Curry. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. And you know what, Smitty, if you track his movement, you can see how active Steph Curry is when trying to get open.
As a guard, it's so impressive to see how Curry moves and relocates to get a shot off. He works harder than everyone else in the league to free up that extra time and that daylight that he needs to get a shot up.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 5, and he's good on the 3 ball.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Pass to Thompson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Splash! Thompson loves a 3-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. Green with the block.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Another 3 for Golden State.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Bledsoe. Puts up a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
So it's the Bucks now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Bledsoe. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Bledsoe, no good on that one.
And the Warriors last season, the sixth team in NBA history, and really the first since the mid-'70s to have 5 All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That lineup stands up against any team in history.
4 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Lopez dishes to Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Smitty, you've seen this before, separating teams that can make the deep playoff run, those that can't get bounced out early. What have you found is the difference between those two?
Well, a lot of times, Kevin, it comes down to those teams have more talent that can make those deep playoff runs. Also, they can make adjustments. And then I think also they're a team that has better chemistry, and they can win defensively and not just have to rely on their offense.
And he makes the first. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Bucks. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Russell. Passes it to Burks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The explosive leaping of Burks serves him well in completing plays like that.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
What's up?
Free throw good. Burks.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
Russell against Hill. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Count it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
He's checked in for Robin Lopez. 1:15 left to play here in the first. The pass to Burks. Launches a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Burks has got 6 points.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Hill looking it over. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Here's Hill. 5 on the clock. From deep. But they recover it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Giannis. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Outside Robinson. Curry against Hill. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare, rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Ilyasova. Hill is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
the Warriors. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Alfonso McKinney. And it's Thompson in for Burks. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. Now here's Curry. Now here's Thompson. For the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That shot was from distance. The stroke from Thompson so pure.
Matthews against Thompson. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 6 points for Wesley Matthews. Warriors trail by 7. Knocked loose. Cauley Stein passes to Curry. We see it all the time, Smitty, the league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charts block, I think, in some years to come.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Checked in for Golden State. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Curry. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Matthews. Middleton outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bucks lead by 10.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Middleton against Evans. Outside Russell. 18 feet out. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Bucks leading by 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Alec Burks checked in for the Warriors. And then for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. And it's blocked. Here's Cauley Stein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Thompson.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Poked away and stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way, and it's good. 2 points. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Connaughton. Knocked knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. Hill kicks to Connaughton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Cauley Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Green. And Alfonso McKinney is subbed in for Klay Thompson. The Bucks also with the sub. Korver's checked in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Ilyasova. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Russell passes to Burks. Here's Looney. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, they closed that gap coming into the half, but you guys still do have the lead.
Yeah, we got a lead, but we got to finish better than that. It's going to be a close game all the way.
Truer words never spoken, Kyle. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points and 1 block. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
I was surprised on how comfortable they seemed here on the road. The hostile crowd, that didn't bother them at all. And I want to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, their perimeter defense is falling apart. Guys aren't fighting over screens, closing out on shooters. I mean, you know, when you're playing a team that gets this hot from behind the arc, you got to body up on the shooters and try to close them down. Their defense needs to extend outward in the second half.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 4. In it forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. The Bucks trail. Bledsoe outside. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Timeout called the Warriors. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Maybe we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Robinson's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Timeout called the Bucks. Well, nobody gets out in the NBA quite like Klay Thompson, Smitty. He is something else. Wow.
Players can get hot, Kevin, but when Klay gets hot, every shot falls in. The records he set with made threes in a game, 37 points in a quarter, 60 points in 3 quarters. When he gets rolling, it's a treat to watch.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Bledsoe against Curry. Here's Lopez, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A talented scorer. There are many ways Lopez can beat you, which makes him so difficult to defend.
Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Poke loose and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Alfonso McKinney is subbed in for Green. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Giannis outside. Right side Korver. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
There's the pass to Bledsoe. A three-pointer is right on target. Bledsoe's got 5 points now this quarter.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Matthews with the steal. Here's Bledsoe. Finished off the break. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And Thompson throws it down.
We don't talk about it enough. Curry has unbelievable vision.
Here's Giannis. The Warriors making the shot. They get a hand on it. basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive. And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
What's up?
Free throw no good for Giannis. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
To the inside, Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Russell feeling it out a bit. Got a piece of it. Pass to Burks. Just 4 to shoot. And good that time. Burks has got 8.
Alec very comfortable shooting from mid-range. That's a shot he can get with his driving ability.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Russell against Hill. Now, here is Russell. D right on him. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
George Hill. First foul. Team's first. Substitution.
Up top, Russell. With 1 on the clock, and he hits the jump shot. 10 points for him.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Bucks on top, leading by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Brook Lopez. Hill is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Bucks lead by 7. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player. And no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The Warriors making a a switch here. Curry's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Thompson. Hill against Curry. Lopez finds Hill. Lock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Count that bucket. And that's now 7 points for Chris Middleton.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Hill passes to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Some changes. Matthews, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
And stolen by Russell. Here's Cauley Stein. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Bucks leading by 4. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Knocks it loose. From deep, Giannis. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Curry against Bledsoe. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 7. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Now, here's Curry, 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Green outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Now it's Milwaukee with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Curry. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Golden State.
Just another reason why we have to love Stephen Curry. His ability to provide baskets in key situations.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Yeah, you want the momentum on your side, and Russell showing you how it's done.
Bledsoe against Curry. Passes it to Lopez. In the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
Now here's Curry. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
You talk about pressure situation. Stephen Curry lives for these moments.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They lead by 4. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ritchie. Matthews is checked in. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out. Shoot 2.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Russell. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
No, he didn't. Russell with the savage move there. Game on the line. Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Curry deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Bledsoe. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.